Hey everyone, quick hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Malcolm and I recently retired, which caused me to figure out what I was going to do for the rest of my life. And I decided to create a YouTube channel, the name of this one being The Thoughtful Second Half. We're going to talk about things regarding what you do after you retire. And this is going to be things that are going to be of interest to folks from the ages of 50 onward. I'm 62. I retired sort of early, I guess. And the reason I retired was really I was tired of the rat race. I was tired of commuting into New York City on a daily basis. Been doing it for 29 years. Been living in New York for 30 years. And, it was time. The 3-hour round trip commute every day got really old. So that plus, just being tired of the BS, decided I'd go ahead and retire. So looking for hobbies, I decided one thing I want to do is create a YouTube channel and post videos that I hope will be useful and informative to folks like me, folks like you. So that's what this is going to be. I retired from the law firm profession, legal profession. I wasn't a lawyer. I worked in litigation for 29 years for some of the big law firms, global law firms that are headquartered in New York City. I completed my career as a software trainer. And so technology is sort of comfortable for me, creating videos, editing videos, things of that sort, creating scripts for videos, etc. So that's sort of what I plan to do here. I also plan to learn Spanish. The reason being my wife and I, since 2024, have been going to Spain a couple of times a year. So I figured once she retires at the end of the year, we're going to be spending more time there. So I think I'd better learn Spanish so I can submerge myself into the culture and really, make friends and become part of the neighborhood, if you will. Going to be hitting the gym more. I love working out, been working out for a long time. I think I'll post a couple of videos for folks that are over the age of 50 who are looking to get into exercise. I'm not a certified trainer, but I've been working out since 1984. So I figure, I might have a couple of helpful, useful things to contribute. But I'll be doing that, be hiking more. I love to hike, and I'll be reading more. This book here, I've just started reading. Hopefully you can see it properly. It's oriented properly. Fluke by Brian Klaas, Klaas. Really interesting book. I just started reading it. What he essentially talks about in the book is how things that seem to happen by chance can really have long-term implications. Seemingly innocuous little things, meeting someone by chance, turning down the wrong road. I'll give you a really interesting historical example. I love history, and this example really resonated with me. Henry Stimson was in the Franklin Roosevelt administration as well as in the Truman administration. And around the 1920s, sometime in the 1920s, he and his wife visited Japan, visited Kyoto, Japan. And they were really taken by the beauty of the gardens in Kyoto, the beauty of the architecture. And they never forgot it. They really enjoyed the vacation there. Fast forward 20 years, World War II, 1945. The government is deeply involved in the Manhattan Project, creation of the atomic weapons, and they're looking at targets to bomb in Japan. So Henry Stimson being, I forget what I want to say he was Secretary of the Interior, but I could be wrong. Regardless, he was part of the team involved in the development of the atomic weapons. He found out about Kyoto being a target and said, oh no, it's such a beautiful city, what a tragedy. And so he used his influence all the way up to the president, President Truman, and spoke with President Truman, and because of his action, Kyoto was taken off the list of bombing targets, and as we all know, the cities of Nagasaki and Hiroshima were bombed. Tragedy, of course, no question about it. Anyway, gives you an example of how flukes can influence not just your daily life, but even history. The fluke that he actually visited there 20 odd years before helped really influence and determine the outcome of World War II. Aside from reading books, music, movies, TV shows, streaming episodes, series, we'll talk a little bit about that. Health and fitness after 50, as I mentioned earlier. Protein, that's a big thing I want to talk a little bit about. I'll go over, how I make my protein shake. Some of you guys might enjoy that. And the importance of protein, especially after the age of 40, but particularly after 50. And then, we'll talk about helpful online resources for certain things that folks would be looking for. One thing I do want to do a video about is AI. I worked with AI when I was a software trainer, and I have a subscription to an AI platform called Perplexity. Big fan. Love it. I have a pro subscription, which costs me around $20 a month. So we'll talk about that. And then we'll also talk about some current events. There's always something in the news that we can discuss. I'll try not to get too political. But anyway, I hope you enjoy my channel. Hope you join me. If you enjoy it, please subscribe. Give me a like if you like it. If you don't give me a like. Give me a dislike if you really need to. Whatever. I appreciate the input, and certainly give me your comments. I look forward to your comments and suggestions. Anyway, that's all I've got to say for right now. I'm going to start working on my first official video, and I'll see you guys shortly. Thanks a lot. I can turn this off.